Afternoon, and welcome to the DocuWare webinar series, Transform Data into Actionable Knowledge with Automatic Secure Document Storage. My name is Tim Stevens. I will be hosting the DocuWare webinar today. I'm a regional sales director in the West Coast, specifically Southern California. Just in regards to today's agenda, we'll be spending a few minutes regarding setting a new pace for your organization, demonstrating DocuWare's intelligent indexing, which is the focus of today's webinar, and then open up for Q&A. Lastly, in the GoToWebinar panel is our latest case study that you can download on GSC Logistics. GSC Logistics is a large regional shipping company on how they use digital indexing to accurately store a high volume of required paperwork for over 200 drivers and trucks. So what slows the pace of organizations? Information feels like it should be right there, but it's not. Team resources are constantly stretched. Everybody's freaking out about security, but no one's sure what the plan is. The technology that's supposed to help out is flat out painful to use. So first, let's talk about digitization. This is your starting point. A lot of people call this paperless, and that's a good description. The goal here is to move all information into a digital format so it can be more easily indexed, which you will see today, searched, accessed, shared, secured, and archived. We don't have to belabor the problems of paper. It's expensive, slow, prone to loss, and just a giant pain to deal with. Digitization drives efficiency. It's all about cutting unnecessary costs out of the bottom line, doing the same volume of work with fewer resources. My guess is you've done a lot of this already, and we all know there's a limit to cutting. And if you're like most, you're seeking that next level. Document management, at its core, takes the information that's now digital and makes it more useful to you, your team, and to your whole organization. Finding stuff is easier. Security can be locked down. Workers can work on whatever device they have on hand, and compliance, whether HIPAA, GDPR, Sarbanes-Oxley, or just plain old audit preparation is far, far easier. This new level of information empowerment drives productivity, the ability for your organization to do more with the same resources. It's not just about cutting costs, but ensuring workforce hours aren't lost to tedious, manual, draining tasks. Our customers love this. They talk about it all the time. But what's really at stake, and what starts to really move the meter of your organization forward, is workflow automation. Now you can take all that digital information and completely automate it where it goes, who sees it, when it needs approval, who gets notifications, how it's archived, and even when to dispose of it. So imagine your knowledge workers only interacting with the information they need at the point of decision making. Suddenly, your team is not just productive. They're effective, ensuring everyone is executing the most important, valuable work that really drives the organization forward. It drives what all leaders talk about: business innovation, great employee experiences, game-changing customer engagement. In this slide, we're showing DocuWare's document management and workflow automation capabilities in 3 easy-to-digest steps. The first is to capture and store all your information in one digital document pool within DocuWare, regardless of the information's format or source. That's what we're going to be focusing on today with intelligent indexing. Make it easy to scan, index, and store in an innovative way and an easy way. Next, DocuWare processes your information with an intelligent, organized way that best fits your business processes and workflows. Last but certainly not least, your users, regardless of their location, can pull up relevant data quickly whenever they need it. So, setting a new pace for your organization, DocuWare fundamentally shifts your business into a new pace of productivity and execution. Move from disorganized, scattered information to one where documents and data are available at the point of decision. Automate redundant, tedious tasks for your team to accomplish more and focus on projects that matter. Security across the board is improved. Compliance mandates like HIPAA and GDPR are addressed with ease. And finally, enough with heavy, complex software. Use technology on your device of choice with an experience built to get stuff done. Don't take my word for it. Here's what GSC Logistics achieved with digital indexing. One of the biggest benefits of our solution is that it allows us to file surmounting amounts of paperwork, yet everything is still quickly accessible. When we were using paper, a filing mistake stayed a mistake forever, but DocuWare eliminated this problem. Justin Taylor, Compliance Manager, GSC Logistics. So let's see intelligent indexing in action. Here you see the DocuWare user interface. It is completely browser-based, so there's no need to install any software on your local PC to work with it. The left side is used for interacting with documents. The inbox, or tray, is where we receive documents so that we may review or edit them before storing. The search dialogues are used to locate documents based on one or more of its index values. These are fully customizable. The tasks or lists here are in order to see outstanding tasks or items that require attention. It's part of workflow. So let's look inside my inbox. We have documents in there now, and these documents have been put in by several methods, but today we will focus on scanning paper documents, but DocuWare also can monitor email directories. So if you happen to have documents coming into a specific directory, like invoices at yourcompany.com, DocuWare can monitor those, extract the PDFs that are in there, and import them directly into this tray automatically. This tray has intelligent indexing. You can have as many trays as you so choose. We will say for now that these were scanned, and I will scan the same documents that have been scanned in here now again, because this is a learning capture system. DocuWare has used optical character recognition on these invoices, sometimes known as OCR. This process has read these documents to not only identify them, but also to extract specific data points for indexing. Notice the color-coded indicators. Green indicates the document has successfully been recognized and indexed. Intelligent indexing is confident in its proposal to make it easy to store it away. The amber, or yellow, would indicate questionable results. So we'd like you to check on it so we can learn what's important to you, which I will show to you. And the red, it's an unsuccessful attempt. It's not reliable and needs to be checked. So, intelligent indexing automatically captures the most important metadata from your scanned documents. Let me show you. This document, we're fully confident the data and index fields are fully populated, so you can store it into your specific file cabinet that has been designed for this document. In this particular case, it's document pool accounting. You can call it whatever you'd like. Please notice that the index fields and how it's stored are already pre-populated from intelligent indexing. That means the content from the document of where this document number came from the document automatically through our service after the document's been scanned. The system quickly learns from feedback so that recommended index words for known document types can be automatically and reliably assigned for future filing. What do we mean by feedback? Well, The document has been OCR'd so that you can point and click on the content and area of the document to populate the index fields. Notice my mouse on the right-hand side is hovering over the document number, or we could call it index number, and it populates. Intelligent indexing will now be remembering that area because in the next invoice, that number will be different. But the user does not have to input that into DocuWare, saving them valuable time. When it's stored away, any user can find this document by any of this particular data. So I'll store this away and now look in the search criteria. In the searches, I can look for the specific file cabinet where this document is. It's in the accounting document pool. If I just start typing the company name through the database, Rapid Transport is there. If I wish to look for document types that are in there now, I have that one invoice in. If there are more, you would see that. In searching for it, you say search, and up pops the result list of DocuWare, the data about the document. And in the right-hand side, this is our viewer. It is an HTML5 viewer. That means even though this is PDF, if you wish to store native formats, the viewer can view up to 250 or so formats because it's viewing its image. Once you have it in the viewer, what do you need to do with it? Do you need to annotate it? Do you need to redact it? Do you have the rights to do so? That's up to you as a company. I need to edit the document, or maybe I need to print it, or I need to send it. This is all the capabilities of you as a user within the viewer. So let's get back to the document tray and how this process happens. It's a crowd learning process, so we're actually learning from what you need from the document. These invoices could be new. DocuWare is needing to learn about that, but we do have algorithms to understand sort of what you're looking for and capture that data into those fields. So I'm going to press Shift and take these 4 documents that need a little bit more quality control and understanding that you want, and store them into the accounting file cabinet. Please note, this could be a new invoice, but DocuWare's technology has located areas of information that we think that you're interested in inputting for index fields. And this one did a good job. It took PR Newswire Association from here. Statically, you can put it's an invoice in. You don't have to put it on the document, but you can if you wish. And the amount, $410, was captured correctly. Store away. This one needs a little help. So, in the company name, I could go over this graphic description of the document or the company name, but instead what I'm going to do is I'm looking for some content, some text there. It's a little bit easier for that to pick up. It's not a packing slip. I could click on invoice, or I could say from the database, it's an invoice in. For the document number or invoice number and order number, it's right on the document. If you notice on the right-hand side, I'm going to click on invoice number. Notice that I'm not typing. I'm just pointing and clicking on the document. And intelligent indexing is learning as you go. Everything else is correct. Store away. Post stand-up did a good job. Even the amount is good. So even though it's a new invoice, we did a good job on that one. And these are real sample invoices. This one needs a little help, maybe because of the way this company name is here. It couldn't capture it. So I'm just going to click on that. It's an invoice in. 93,107 is correct. The amount is wrong. It needs to be 64,29. And that's where we'll capture it the next time around. So I've stored these away. In order to search for them, I could be able to search into our new criteria. We'll just say today's date. That would be an X on my keyboard to make life easier for you. Search, and they're all there. Now, you're going to receive these invoices again from the same company at some time. Intelligent indexing wants to help you by not having to do that point and click, even though that's quite innovative. We know redundancy is not a good word. So right now I'm going to scan the same documents that may have come from those same companies. And I'm going to use a real scanner. You can hear it going on in the background. DocuWare has a scanning app, but we can use any of your current scanners or multifunction devices. So you don't need a new one or any new technology. Right now, we have an import service that's taking the paper documents from your scanner into the tray of your choice. This one is an accounting one which has intelligent indexing in it. You can choose intelligent indexing or not. So in the scan configuration, I'm using this scanner, Simplex black and white portrait letter, 300 dpi. It is also going to auto rotate and deskew any documents. In one particular document here was in a horizontal way. The others were vertical. It's going to delete blank pages, keep each sheet as a new document. And if you happen to have documents with multiple pages, which you have to batch, you can still put them in one big pile. We just ask for a cover page or a barcode so that we can learn to separate it at the right time. So in that case, DocuWare's desktop job, comes into DocuWare, and these documents, these are the same, these are the four. Sometimes one is yellow, but this time they're all green. It does happen. These are the same ones that I previously indexed, but now we rescan new invoices, and they're going to be stored into the document accounting pool. Again, we've captured all the appropriate information. That one was already pretty good. Positive impressions. As you can see, there's the 6429. It's automatically indexed through the service, Stand Up Incorporated, and store away. Again, needing to have the search criteria there. This is just showing you the new documents are there. And this is what's called the result list. If I need to sort the result list in any way I could, it's very easy to do so. I could take the entire group, do what I need to do with it, print it, send it. But the whole point is I found the document very easily through any device with a browser that I've authenticated in DocuWare, making life very quick to make your decisions for future business. So again, just in regards to the document tray, that is intelligent indexing. That is how easy and innovative it is to take unstructured documents, meaning ones that you don't produce, and index them in that quick a manner so that you can have quick access to that. The document is also OCR'd for full text search. So there is the ability within our search criteria to look for any word in the document as well. But in the interest of time, I just wanted to show intelligent indexing. So keep in mind, this feature and all features of DocuWare that I just demoed, or you would see in the future demonstrations, are available in our DocuWare Cloud solution to keep work moving forward, anytime, anywhere. You'll enjoy the best of DocuWare everywhere you go. It is a complete feature set of innovative technology that's easy to use. High usability and high utility. And the DocuWare Cloud is built on Microsoft Azure backbone. Working with clarity, focusing resources on innovation, establishing future-ready IT. DocuWare customers are doing this right now. So, become a digital leader. Help us transform your company into a digital environment, and request an in-depth demo of intelligent indexing or any of our capabilities within DocuWare. Email us right now at contact.us@docuware.com. So right now I'm going to open up for any questions. I certainly appreciate showing you the intelligent indexing feature of DocuWare. And if you have any questions, there's a question area within the webinar portal there on the side. And I'll wait to see if you have any. Is the cloud option coming to Canada? I believe it is, though that answer would better be suited to make sure I am correct in that question, only because there are compliance issues that need to be done with each country. But I will check, I'll double check them. That was from Lori. One question was, can you batch edit an index term that I had, excuse me. I think it was batch edit an index term to say 100 documents, meaning change an index field if you had a result list of 100 documents. For example, their account number changed, and you'd like to change one index field of all the invoices that you have in DocuWare. Yes, you can. It's a simple area of once you find the result list, you can edit that. Now, when storing, I think there was also one, when storing, are there rights settings that can be applied to certain users? Of course. This is an integrated, secure system, so those users can be able to only see what they should see right to the document level. And even if they can see the document, it could be only the functions what they could do and see of the document, meaning could they print it? Could they annotate it? Could they edit it? So again, security is right to the document level. And DocuWare is integrated with any application that you're currently now using. Could be an HR or an ERP application. The way we do that is through it being able to put buttons on their screens. It's a Smart Connect feature. Without programmer scripting, you needed to see the documents in DocuWare while you're on your JD Edwards or other application. I'm just making an example. Some other questions have come up. Can you relate a group of documents to one reference number? So when you look for that reference, you see all the documents in there. Absolutely. And many people do that. We actually in DocuWare have the ability to have sequential numbers when you come in. But some people wish to have not only a reference number, it could be a GL code. So statically, when a document comes in from a specific company, you can have one reference number for all of the documents or just that one that could be associated with a project. Can intelligent indexing understand written text? Great question, but not just yet. That's a very hard technology to get because the written text is a very challenging thing for many ECM systems, if not all. We're not just there, but I'm sure that'll be coming down in the future. Is there a way to allow the scanned documents in the inbox that were auto-indexed and show the green flag to automatically be stored? Thank you, Dean Hillary. That is a great question. And yes, there is an application that we now have for those who wish to automatically store the green indicated documents directly into the file cabinet to which it's supposed to go. So that means when that happens, the only documents that are in the tray are the red and yellow ones. So yes, we can be able to scan the documents in the inbox that are already indexed and are green directly into the file cabinet. So there's no more manual intervention, which is the whole point of productivity and being more effective. How can DocuWare help electronic health records? That's a big question, but we can do that. We work in many medical facilities and hospitals, and we're usually doing it in the way that they need us. There are a lot of EMR applications out there that do wonderful things, and we integrate with them if needed. Many times we're working in other departments like accounting or HR, which are not always part of the health records area. But we're trying to fill in the gaps and understand how things are impacted and how they're currently using their current system and how DocuWare can help. It's somewhat on the case by case, but yes, we can help with electronic health records. Another question. What if you have a visa statement with multiple entries going to different GL codes? Well, that's another webinar in regards to split booking, meaning that if you have a statement where you have to have different GL codes based on different areas and different information and from the content that's on that document, it's another area and another application that we have in DocuWare. It's not part of intelligent indexing, because intelligent indexing is just a simple way to scan and capture important information. But in regards to coding the document for its general ledger coding with your accounting system, we do that. It's a split booking that we work with, and that data can also be populated through an import feature on those applications directly into their database, eliminating a great deal of time and keying data from one application to another, or from the document to another database. I'll just hold on just a second or so to see if you have any more questions. Well, great. Thank you again so much for your time today in letting me show you DocuWare's intelligent indexing, and we look forward to you joining us on another. Oh, we do have one more question. Do you have a comprehensive deck you can send? Not sure what you mean by deck, or if it's the, not sure what you mean by the deck. If in fact you're looking for a recording of this demonstration, yes, it is available to you. But Crystal, if you could maybe give me a better understanding of what you mean. And yes, I can call anyone after this in regards to this. In fact, let me write the number down. Apologize. Okay, yes. Crystal, we have this recording available, and there'll also be follow-up emails in regards to how you feel about this. Main thing is we're trying to help you and what you're trying to do and impact your business for the better. So thank you again for your time today. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend coming up, and do stay healthy. Thanks so much.